Well, we're going to be doing something a little bit different today. We're going to be looking for glass trade beads. These were traded by the Europeans, the Indians, in the early 1600s. And this is a field where, over the years, many of these have been found. And it's a little bit different than hunting arrowheads, but it can be just as rewarding. So, let's see what we can find. The field has been disked. There is no fresh footprints on it since it's rained the last time, so we might have a chance of finding something pretty nice. Well, here's one. First one. See it popping up. See the hole? Take a stick here. Move it. Not very big. Well, we came across another one. This one's even smaller than the first, but this one is laying right out, easy to see. Another early 17th century trade bead. Yes, that's it, the little speck in my hand. When you're hunting something this small, it definitely pays to get down on your hands and knees and look for some of this stuff. Otherwise, it's very easy to miss. Here's some quartz flakens, almost look like a triangle. Another piece of quartz. It's amazing, the closer you get down to the ground, the more of this stuff you can see, and for the hunting of the smaller beads, it's almost a necessity. Well, I found my third one here. Move in a little bit on this. If I can position myself. First thing you do is get the little bit of the dirt off and pop it in the jar until you get it home. Never can tell where they might be hiding in these clumps. Well, here's another one showing up. Can't see the hole in this one, but you can tell by the color after you become used to looking. You can tell by the color of white that's the bead. It's there, yes. Well, here's more. The one on the right I found a couple inches away, and this one's still hidden in the ground. It's starting to come pretty nicely now. This is a little bit more like the kind we want to find. Nice blue bead, perfectly washed out on a clump of dirt. A little bit better size. Just a few foot from that, I came across another white one. So this isn't too bad a day after all. Well, we're back home and we cleaned the beads up. Looks like we got 8 of them all together, which isn't too bad a day. And if you look here, you see a piece of a large broken blue bead. These blue beads were made out of very poor quality glass, and Many of the larger ones over the years have broken. And while I was cleaning out my pockets, we also found out we found these things. Some pottery shards, as well as a couple of pieces of chert. This one was a chert cobble that they broke open to see if they could make a point out of, and evidently it just didn't fracture right, so it was discarded. Well, anyways, I thought I'd show you a few other things that we found on that site over the past couple years. Here's a sampling of some of the types of beads. What I usually do is try and keep these beads until we have enough to make a necklace out of, and it's a little more appealing. As you can see, they vary in size, shape, color. One of the chert triangles we found, cut brass, a jingler out of brass, corrugated brass. This I'm not sure what it is. Again, if it looks over the period, I usually keep it. And here's another box of similar material. Beads. These are more of these broken large blue beads. Find quite a few of those that didn't quite make it whole. Points. All this material is basically from 1600 to 1625, which was the occupation of the village site where this stuff was being found around. So this should give you an idea of what is possible to find on the field. Of course, we document all this material with the state number, as well as information on the finds themselves. And all this is kept with the artifacts. So I think that'll do it for now. We'll be saying goodbye.